practice. And I learned that that's not true either. They just don't need as many reps because they get it quicker.
Right. I was an Italian coach, ended up in Moscow.
No, but he's been very successful everywhere that he's gone. Wolves control the opening tip here in OT. Price gets the screen from Williams and will back it out. Nate takes it back in. And A.J. Price gets fouled on his way to the rack. How about a Torrey Messina? Unofficially, because the stats are a little tough to come by. 760 wins, 218 losses in his coaching career, which started at the age of 16. Got his first assistant coaching job for a pro team at the age of 16. And the numbers are even better in the playoffs. 108 and 44 lifetime in the postseason.
That's getting it done, I got to say.
So you wonder why he got an interview for the Atlanta Hawks head coaching job and was a legitimate candidate for it? That's why. Price knocks them both down, so the Wolves draw the first blood here in OT.
This has been a team, Moscow, that really looks like they're in mid-season form, don't they? I mean, making shots, moving the ball.
Esau knocks down that jumper from long range. Yeah, they absolutely do look like they're in mid-season form. But again, this is their 9th preseason game, so they should have a little bit more consistency than the Timberwolves, who are in night number 1 and turned it over right there. 11 turnovers on the night for the Timberwolves. They've been fairly efficient at taking care of the basketball. Down inside for the stop.
Rick Adelman's really going to stick with this lineup. Played a lot of that fourth quarter with this 5, and he's not really going to go to that bench a whole lot, looks like. Stick with these guys.
Jeffers, nowhere to go, turns it over. Yeah, you think about the guys like Gordon Jang that hasn't even seen the floor here tonight.
Muhammad played a little bit in the first half.
Right? Chris Johnson hasn't been on the floor tonight. A lot of guys on this Wolves roster, and not a lot of minutes. It's a good problem to have for Rick Adelman, considering what he went through last year, sometimes having 7 healthy players.
Yeah.
Turioff rebounds the Pargo miss. Price inside against Pargo. The feed for Derek Williams. And another and one for Derek Williams. That's his 4th and 1 opportunity of the night.
Nice job hanging in the air. See, that's a play, Dave, where he would have, his rookie year, he would have tried to dunk that. He was too far away from the basket to really get close to the rim to flush it home. But he hangs in the air, just finishes the play. Don't worry about trying to dunk everything at the rim. Just lay it in, get 2, take the contact.
That was the 6th foul for Victor Kriapos, so his night is done. He's a good guy to have out of the lineup. He had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. And Derek Williams with the 3-point play ties it up. Derek Williams has made 7 shots here tonight, Kevin, on 15 attempts. And on 4 of the 7 that he's made, he's been fouled. He's gone to the free throw line 4 times on 4 out of the 7 makes.
Yeah, he's played with energy, and it's going to be an interesting story as this season unfolds. Losing the weight. I thought that was interesting how he got down to 230 after playing at 250 last year. And thought that I think I'm a little bit too light. Put 5 extra pounds on.
Who you know you can put out there on LeBron, you can put out there on Carmelo Anthony, and he's going to hold his own. I mean, he's not going to shut him down completely, but he's going to hold his own against those guys.
But nobody stops those guys. Those guys can't even stop each other.
That's very true.
But Kirilenko did as good a job as anybody.
He's soft, working his way in around Jeffers, and nothing doing. Jeffers with the rebound. Price, little floater inside, knocks it down. Wolves back on top.
That's what I find interesting when people look at this Wolves roster and they say, who's going to guard Durant? Who's going to guard Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James? It's like, well, those guys can't even guard each other. So get a guy like Corey Brewer to get out there and make those guys at least work. That's positive.
A nice extra pass inside. No. Kyle Hines comes in to clean things up. Price, slow to get up off the floor, appears to be okay. You know, one thing, even if your bell rings a little bit, if you're AJ Price, you're not coming out of the game. You got an opportunity to fight for a job.
He looks a little woozy right now.
AJ Price trying to walk it off. Turioff helping him find his way to the bench. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. Just 1:52 to go in OT, and we are still knotted up. And welcome back. We are back in action here at Target Center. Alexei Shved just missed a jumper, and the CSKA Moscow team with a chance to retake the lead. Under 90 seconds to go. Hines inside to Kaun, who knocks it down with the two-handed stuff.
Once again, displaying the excellent ball movement, getting the Minnesota defense out of position.
Derek Williams got stripped, but also got hit. And now Derek will have to earn him at the free throw line, where he is 6 of 8 on the night.
Derek, once again, going to his right. As we've already talked about, a little lighter, a little quicker.
And how about Derek Williams? Hasn't attempted a three-pointer yet in this game tonight. He's not settling. He's looking to make things happen inside.
Well, that's been another thing that the coaching staff has really tried to work with Derek. Settle for outside jump shots, be more aggressive, draw contact, get to the free throw line, make sure that's part of his offensive repertoire.
Misses them both, but Turioff able to bat the basketball out. The Wolves get a second chance here. Price left alone for the pull-up and gets the friendly roll to tie it back up.
Funky shot when he rises up. His elbows are really sticking out to the side. You'd like to see those tucked in a little bit more, but hey, if the shot goes in, you're doing it.
5 of 7 tonight, 14 points.
Yeah.
Fargo, shot clock is down under 5, spin move and gets a roll. Moscow and Minnesota exchanging blows. It's the Wolves' turn to answer. Price looking to feed it into the corner, and nobody there. He's lucky that that got tipped out of bounds by Moscow. As the Wolves will have it with 16 to shoot. Fred gets the screen from Williams. Derek inside on Fargo, falls to the ground, but got fouled as Fargo put his leg out and sent him to the ground. So Derek Williams goes back to the free throw line again, where he just missed his last 2.
I think Fargo tried to play some post-up defense there, was falling down and grabbed the jersey of Derek Williams. As he was going backwards, he kind of grabbed his shorts and pulled him down. The referee is talking to him about that right now.
Williams gets the Wolves back within 1. Of course, Fargo, a guy who knows these NBA officials, a couple years in the league. Actually was a teammate of Dante Cunningham's in Memphis in the 11-12 season, and last year split time between Cleveland and Philadelphia. Williams misses on the second. Now the Wolves are going to have to foul, and quickly they reach in on Misov. So Derek Williams, a 7 of 12 night at the free throw line, including just 1 for his last 4 after hitting 6 of his first 8. Wolves still had a foul to give, and now Shved reaches on Teodosic. Timeout first before the foul, so Tori Messina is going to talk things over. Teodosic, a guy you might want to put to the free throw line if you're Moscow, 86% in his career. And has obviously been sharp tonight, 5 of 6.
He's been terrific, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists.
Only twice in the history of the NBA has a home team ever lost to an international team in an exhibition. It's only happened one time in the United States. It was CSKA Moscow beating Cleveland in 2010. The other time was when Maccabi Tel Aviv beat Toronto on their home floor. So it was an NBA team, but not in the United States. So Moscow looking to turn the trick twice here tonight if they can do it. And obviously, the Wolves not wanting any part of that.
It just goes to show how far this international basketball has come through the last 10, 15 years. You know, these guys back in the 92 Olympics, Barcelona, and these teams are giving up against the dream team. I mean, they were asking for autographs before the game started. Nowadays, these teams don't fear these NBA players. They come out to win ball games, and things have really changed.
Well, and if you watched any of the Eurobasket games, I mean, that game between Spain and France in the semifinal that went overtime,
yeah.
France ended up winning. I mean, that was terrific basketball. Tony Parker, Boris Diaw. I mean, it's a more physical game. They let them play a little bit more, but it is fun to watch. And the international game really has closed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, it really has. Tony Parker was terrific in that ball game. When he finished with 32 points, something like that, he was unstoppable.
Yeah, and no matter who they put on him, I mean, Ricky Rubio was having fits trying to guard him. Did pick his pocket a couple of times, but Tony Parker was just unconscious in that game. There we go, 13.3. Wolves need to commit a quick foul. Teodosic somehow left all alone, and you had to know he was going to be the guy to get the ball. 86% shooter. 4.3 seconds go off the clock. Even if Teodosic makes both, you still do have an opportunity to play for the tie. And Minnesota with 2 timeouts remaining.
Rick Adelman quickly got Turioff onto the bench. Robbie Hummel, who hasn't seen any clock since that first half, is on the floor. Finish off this game. That's a big miss, yeah.
Wolves faithful, hoping maybe he can do it one more time. Would be nice to just need a deuce to try and win this thing. Another big free throw here for Teodosic. 25 points on the night. Rick Adelman quickly calling a timeout. So the Wolves will talk things over here. 2-point game. And Kevin, if you're Rick Adelman, are you playing for a tie in a second overtime, or are you drawing up a 3 to either win this thing or go home? Because you've got 3 more games in the next 5 days.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. You might want to go for that win and try to drain the 3 ball. But I'm sure he's drawing up a play where you just get a good look, get a good shot. Maybe try to set up Derek Williams on the wing and see what he can create, either with a jump shot or on the dribble.
Well, Robbie Hummel clearly going to be an option. Strength can be an option. You got a lot of guys on the floor right now that can put up a 3. As we mentioned, Derek Williams, as hot as he's been in this game, he has not attempted a 3-pointer. Derek did finish last year pretty impressively from 3-point range. He was 23 for his final 58 of the year, nearly 40%.
That last game of the season when the Wolves beat the Spurs in San Antonio, Derek Williams might have had the best game of his season that night.
So Hummel, the inbounder. Fed. 5 seconds to go. Fed inside, off the glass, no. Jeffers rebound inside, puts it up, that's no good. And that'll do it here at Target Center. Surprisingly, the Timberwolves do not take a 3 to try and win it. They do get a couple of looks at it. Neither one of them falls through. And it's for just the second time in history a European team has won a game on the home floor of an NBA team here in the United States. Credit to CSKA Moscow, who really played impressively tonight, and in the end, the 18-point margin they opened up early in the second half second quarter was too much for the Wolves to finally overcome.
Yeah, and there were some bright spots here tonight, obviously, for Minnesota. You know, Derek Williams had a good game, 21 points. Price came off the bench here in the second half, played well. And Kevin Martin early on in this ball game was a bright spot also for Minnesota, especially shooting the basketball.
It was just a preseason game, and the Wolves got maybe a little bit more than they would have liked as they fall tonight.